Consider supporting the Sci-Fi Collective on Patreon from only $1 a month. Link below in the description.
Hello and welcome to another video in the Building the Back to the Future Delorean series. Here we have issue 74. Let's take a very quick look at what is coming in the build. Obviously, the instructions for getting the second door on board, talking about the fireworks and dance scene, and then talking about the Clint Eastwood references. So that's what's in the magazine. Let's get on with the build. Okay, so the very first thing they want us to do is to make sure that this is running through the little white hole, the wire, and then also it wants us to attach on these parts. So let's get the black bits out of the way, and it wants us to attach in like so. Okay, so and it's going to be wanting us to attach with 4 NM screws. So let's get these bad boys going. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's start this one off here. I'm going to put this straight up on Front Street. I am actually 1 QM screw short this issue. That is because I have just had to use it to replace one that actually snapped off on the door from the previous issue whilst I was using the door. I had one snap off, so I've had to actually use my replacement QM screw. Well, I've had to use both QM screws because they both needed replacing. One I'd done on during the video for attaching it on, so I'm sure someone would have seen that if you watched the previous video. And then whilst I was trying to fix the door, the other one snapped off as well. So lesson learnt, them QM screws are pathetic. Okay. So what I ended up doing when attaching these little black bits onto the actual frame was also putting in some super glue as well to try and help hold it, take some of the pressure off of the actual screw because they're so bloody tiny. And also found out that the solution for holding the doors open is the little plastic block that actually comes with this issue, which doesn't say at all in the magazine what it's for, but apparently that's just to wedge it open because the doors don't actually hold themselves open. So I personally would call that a design flaw. I'm sure Eaglemoss just called it a workaround, but still, never mind. I think I've said it in every bloody issue lately, but these screws are pathetic. Oh, it's on, it's holding. Not holding as tight as I would have liked, really, but what can you do? Things will only tighten up so much. There's only so much. You can only go so tight, can't it? Yep. Try and put as much pressure on it as I can. And that is as tight as I can get it. Okay. So now let's bring in the Delorean, well, the frame anyway. Okay. So with the frame, it's wanting us to attach on the support arm, the hydraulic arm, and we are going to be putting it inside here, and then we are going to be attaching this flimsy bit of metal onto here, and that is getting attached on with one of the flimsy little screws just here. Okay, and then the next step is wanting us to put the door on. Okay, so we're going to be feeding the wire through here, like so. Let's see if I can pull that piece of paper through. Just want to get that paper through so I know on the other end which bit it is. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to do the same as I've done on the other side, which is just put some glue inside here. Let's move this out of the way for a second. Put a bit of extra support there. Because it certainly wasn't enough just with the screws. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Then what I'll do is I shall place this back up here and pull this through. Put these down into position. Put them into their gluey little holes. Shut this up whilst keeping the pressure there. And let's put in the QM screws. I'm not going to be able to attach on the hydraulic arm because I don't have the spare QM screw. Shit, that's knocked him out of line. Yep, knocks him out of line. Okay. Okay, that's one QM screw in. Let's get the second one in. Don't think the angle to actually see this is very good, so I do apologise. Okay, that QM screw is in. Now the last stage on this would be to attach on that hydraulic arm. The hydraulic arm just here fits on to this piece just here. I'm going to make a call on the Facebook group to see if anyone has got a spare QM screw that they wouldn't mind sticking in the post for us. And so that will just attach on like the other side just here, and then that'll be it, and that is all that there is for this part of the build. And that is the second door on. So what I'm going to do is actually we'll take a look once I finish the next issue, because next issue we've got the metal piece that goes just along here, so we'll take a look at that at the next issue. So that is it for this particular issue. Remember to give this video a like and subscribe if you are feeling so kind. And if you want to get hold of your Build the Back to the Future DeLorean collection from Eaglemoss, then head on over to the Eaglemoss website in the links in the description below. Thank you very much for joining us, and I will see you in the future.